What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the show where we talk all things anime, comics, and everything in between. And just like my Beware the Batman video, we talking Green Lantern the animated series. When it really comes down to it, I love this TV show. I watched it as a kid. I was glad to see when they brought it back-ish. In Young Justice, they showed Razor actually having control over the blue and Red Lantern rings. It actually kind of like was like a yo, like this is actually a cool thing. Maybe they're teasing another season of Green Lantern the animated series. Now obviously the animation will probably be upgraded, the voice, the characters probably would be different. I'm not 100% sure, but it does show that Green Lantern the animated series and Young Justice are actually in the same universe, which is very interesting because I never thought that would actually be the case. But let's go over this. So mainly I'm going to talk about, like I did in the Beware the Batman show video, what I liked about the show, some theories that could go off of it, and what they could do to bring it back, because y'all should bring this bitch back. Like, I don't know what the fuck y'all doing. Like, bring that shit back, bring this back. Green Lantern the animated series, Teen Titans, watch out for that video soon. There are a bunch of TV shows y'all can bring back, but DC, you stupid motherfucker. So basically, here's the thing. So when it comes down to it, I like the whole like essence of the show, the whole space adventure type shit that was going on. It was more like Star Trek than it really was Green Lanterns, but hey, it really doesn't matter because the show was good. I really like the fact that, you know, they had multiple Green Lanterns from Earth, but they really didn't give a lot of shine. It was mostly Hal Jordan and friends. And Guy Gardner, I don't like Guy Gardner as a Lantern in general. He's like one of my least favorite Green Lanterns when it comes to from Earth, and probably one of my least favorite Green Lanterns in general. But the fact that, you know, he was there, okay, cool. They also showed John Stewart. They teased John Stewart. They didn't say he was in it, but they teased him saying that, you know, he was protecting Earth. So I personally think that what they could do is bring in if they do bring the show back, they could bring in John Stewart, have like a whole Earth crew plus Kilowog and something to go search for Reza and Aya, and just like a bunch of things that they can do mainly for the betterment of, you know, the show, you know, to continue it and all that stuff. Plus having, you know, John Stewart, Hal Jordan, and Guy Gardner, even though I don't like them. You could bring in Kyle Rayner, Alan Scott, y'all can bring in something with him. But there's a bunch of characters that Green Lantern characters from Earth that you can bring into this series that would be awesome. Now granted, years have passed, so you would technically pick off from where they left off in that one episode of Young Justice, where, you know, the whole treaty between, you know, New Gods and New Genesis and, you know, Earth and all that stuff. Basically, I'm saying if y'all bring it back, y'all could bring in other characters. Now what I will say is y'all obviously have to have, you know, tie this in with the Blackest Night storyline, because personally, I'm just saying, I don't know if anybody caught this, but when they was going through one of the Guardians like housing chambers or whatever the fuck, they showed the book of the Black, or the Black Book, or whatever it was. And for those who know what that book is, it has direct ties to Necron, and Necron and William Hand, aka Black Hand, the Black Lantern Corps. So I'm just saying y'all could bring this shit in to where ending up like Aya's a part of the Black Lantern Corps, which ending up brings in the Blackest Night storyline. And then, you know, I'm gonna just say it because, hey, yo, fuck Sinestro, but y'all bring in Sinestro Corps, that could be brought in. But, you know, Sinestro, Kyle Rayner, White Lantern, since there's already a bunch of other lanterns that's out there, you could just do so many things when it comes to this storyline. Y'all can bring in the Blackest Night storyline. I don't care if y'all drag it out for a season, y'all making a movie, y'all just do something. Make the Blackest Night storyline. Plus, you can, because Young Justice and Green Lantern the animated series is in one like function, so it works out perfectly. You got Superman, Flash, Batman, all them characters, right? And plus, it works out perfectly because some of the characters you don't even need to bring in. You don't need to bring in Firestorm, you don't need to bring in Captain Boomerang, you don't need to bring Hawk and Dove. You just need to have certain characters. Hell, Superboy, well, you can bring in Zod's child, I can't remember his name. Bring that little Niglet in, or you can bring that motherfucker in. Hell, if y'all don't want to do that, y'all can do y'all already did it with the Legion of Superheroes. Y'all can have it to where the Green Lantern somehow travel into the future and they need to go back in time, but they end up meet the Gold Lantern. Another thing you could definitely do, y'all, I'm not saying this is the case, but they were definitely exiling a Guardian. So there could be a Guardian that could have been exiled that created the Phantom Ring. I know there's one ring that has something to do with the Planet of the Apes, and I can't remember, it's like the power, like I can't remember which ring it is. I'll probably throw it up on the screen or something like that. Hell, I just remembered this. Y'all had the Ultraviolet Corps be brought into the DC universe. What y'all could do is either after the events Blackest Night storyline play, like y'all have like a whole season for like the Blackest Night storyline. I don't care how you do it, just have a whole entire season for the Blackest Night storyline. And then after that storyline, what y'all can do is that since Aya's brought back, Razor and Aya, you know, they finally had they robotic rage, hopefully rageful babies. I don't know what.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
But basically, all I'm saying is y'all do the whole Blackest Night storyline. Aya comes back to life. Those teams back together. We got all these different Green Lanterns. Ending up, y'all, you know, the next season happens. The time traveling event happens where they get launched into the future. The Gold Lantern gets introduced, but it also plays into the fact that, you know, there's the Phantom Lantern or the Phantom Ring user, which ending up brings into I can't remember his name, but he's on the screen somewhere, to like the first the Power Ring user, where he has the lantern in his fucking chest. But the one thing I'm definitely thinking of within that like whole scheme of it, you know, Sinestro secretly, underhandedly, you know, even though he has the Sinestro Corps somehow got destroyed or disbanded during the Blackest Night storyline, and you know, he got kicked out the Black Lantern ring because Kyle Rayner took over the Yellow Lanterns, or just whoever took over the Yellow Lanterns, because Atrocitus is no longer the leader of the Red Lanterns. So it just makes sense for Sinestro at the end of the Blackest Night storyline to not be the leader of the Yellow Lanterns anymore. They turn the page, the Guardians have a hand in that, and blah 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 blah. But you ending up having Sinestro at the end of the season of the Blackest Light storyline. Actually, no, the end of the season where the Phantom Lantern comes into the storyline. Sinestro ending up finds the Ultraviolet Lantern Corps, and ending up Umbrax somehow gets in control of it. Then John Stewart becomes the leader of the Ultraviolet Lantern Corps. And then ending up he has a tie to the, you know, he's the leader of that. So you got at the end all be all of the final season, Aya comes final of the series finale. John Stewart is the leader of the Ultraviolet Corps, and he also wields the Green Lantern ring, and he's a willpower god. And then Parallax, you could bring his storyline into it. Or the brightest, just like so many things y'all can do. Parallax and Hal Jordan, that whole situation, y'all can bring that into the storyline. There are so many like storylines you could bring into this. And just to end the series, John Stewart has control of the Ultraviolet Corps. Sinestro's in handcuffs. Atrocitus in handcuffs. Kyle Rayner is the only White Lantern that survives. The Sinestro or the Yellow Lantern Corps is under new management. Sinestro, I already mentioned him. Atrocitus is still in jail. The Red Lanterns turn a new leaf. Hell, I don't care. Like, y'all could do so much, and y'all just did nothing. Y'all just ended it with hope for y'all to bring this shit back. That's just my 2 cents. I hope y'all feel the same way, because if you've seen this show every Saturday morning, along with Beware the Batman, Teen Titans, and a bunch of other shows that showed up on Saturday mornings on Cartoon Network that as I was excited for as a kid, pretty sure y'all were too. But hey, y'all just need to bring this show back. I'm giving y'all excuses, but here's the thing. Warner Brothers, if y'all do this, run me my check. I'm giving y'all ideas. This ain't for free. YouTube don't pay me, so y'all gotta give me, I don't care if y'all give me $1,000 per episode just because of the ideas I spit for this video. Give me $1,000 per series and we can call it wraps. But send me my contract. I want my check. Cut that bitch. All I'm saying is y'all better not do this shit after I make this video. This shit better not happen like a year or so, or a month or so, a day or so, just being announced that, hey, we bringing back these series and I'm ending up having some hand in it. I'm gonna need my check, bro. So don't be cutting, don't cut me on this motherfucker, bro. Bring me onto y'all's board so I can help with these shows so it makes fucking sense. Alright? Because I don't know what the fuck y'all be doing with half y'all's things half the fucking time. But that's gonna be the end of this video. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. I'm out.